Welcome, precious souls, back in a happy space with me. So good to have you here. Sending out so many blessings. It's a beautiful time to be alive. We're all beginning to grow and evolve. So grateful for all of you. Let's find out what you need to hear today. To the collective that's watching, what's the energy? The energy off of you is pure sunshine. That is the happiest card of the deck. Oh, I'm so glad. This is beautiful. You're full of playfulness, happiness. Your inner child is stirring and coming alive. That's wonderful. Okay, well, what is it this beautiful collective needs to know then, Spirit? Higher self, guardian angels. The highest good of all and to the harm of absolutely no one. What does this collective need to hear? Judgment. Let's step into this a little further. What do we need to know about judgment being called? All right, I feel like you have just come into a new understanding, a deeper understanding, like a transformation of sorts. You are stepping into a higher timeline after a period of, I'm hearing everything just kind of being slow and stagnant for a while. Well, good on you. You know, it's in those moments where things are slow and stagnant and we're in almost like a hermit mode. That's where we hear what we need to hear and learn and do some soul searching. So that's beautiful. Anything else, Spirit? What do they need to know that they're not seeing? What do they need to know that they're not seeing right now? What do they need to know, the collective I'm speaking with, that they are not seeing at this time? Thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Page of Wands in reverse. Okay. So, I'm going to go a little deeper with that one, because I'm trying to put this together with this. I feel like what I'm feeling, even though it doesn't represent exactly the card, and that's why I felt like I had to like connect with these a little better, is that there was someone actually holding back something that would have helped you move forward passionately into your nine of cups. Sorry, can you see that? This is someone who energetically, yes, this is what I'm getting, so just ignore the cards for a minute. Energetically was stalling you out from you being connected with your heart's fulfillment. I know that sounds strange, but I'm being called to say that. That's what you needed to know. So this person I'm hearing was supposed to come forward with some information, and they were purposely ignoring, staying out, like an avoidant. They were holding back, and it actually, thank you, Spirit. It was a love connection that could have been something, but because I'm hearing they were waving their wand around willy-nilly. Okay, I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm just going to share that with you. Someone who was more of a playboy, playgirl. Okay, so they were holding back this truth that they needed to come forward and tell you, and they actually sabotaged a beautiful heart's fulfillment with you that they could have had. Although I'm also getting this was kind of part of the plan. It was a soul contract that was meant to happen, and definitely release it, because it looks like your energy is the sun. So definitely you did some healing while you were alone in that time. This person is likely going to be in a lot of regret when they realize, I feel like they already know you've moved on. They too little too late, and that's why judgment's being called. Okay, that's why judgment's being called. That's why you have transformed. Okay, there are some rewards coming in for you at this time. They're saying, put this away. Take the little guys. Okay, we're going to do that. Playing with a full deck here, guys. Let's find out more about... I don't like delving into the past or people who had ill intentions, but let's find out a little bit more about the energy of the person who chose not to come forward and share. I'm hearing their true feelings. This is someone who may have struggled with processing emotion, expressing emotion. So what we needed to know is, this is a 6 of Cups. So they didn't do the inner childhood traumas. They didn't work with that. They had the option to heal with you, and they chose not to. That's why this timed out. They were avoiding the traumas, the feelings that their defense mechanisms. They were avoiding healing that. They didn't want to do the work. Instead, they went and found something easier, which of course forfeited their option or right to enjoy a beautiful lifetime of pure love from you, which they were offered. And I'm hearing several opportunities they had to show up right, do the work, apologize, lots of things. They chose not to. Wow, my cards have gone completely berserk. Yeah, they left you out in the cold. Okay. And now they're feeling a lot of remorse for it. A lot of remorse. That's what I felt. Okay, so let's find out about you now. What do you need to know? Moving right along. Okay, we've got people recognizing how amazing you are. Celebrations. Just recognition coming up for you. Okay. Hence the sunshine. Makes total sense. Amazing things are coming. You're going to be recognized. And I feel like that's the energy I was reading in a previous reading. I feel like I'm talking to the same collective. There was someone in your energy kind of stalling you out, slowing you down. They didn't want you to do the healing because they didn't want to do the healing. And they loved having access to your beautiful energy. Okay, you moved forward. It was painful. You moved forward. You let it go. You definitely broke that cycle, put an end to that cycle with the world, okay? Judgment was called. Oh my gosh. Am I seeing this right? Yep. The Hierophant. So this was all divinely orchestrated. This person has shared lifetimes with you, and you needed to learn how to develop healthy boundaries. That's what this person has never had somebody stand up to them. They're used to manipulating their way through, sorry, this is hard to see with this light, the Lover's card. So in other lifetimes, you guys were lovers, and predominantly you were dominated by this person or mistreated and the likes, and this was an opportunity for this person to finally treat you right. You had to learn how to set healthy boundaries. So gratitude to them for the lesson you learned, and forgiveness. You guys signed up for this. You were going to show up and try one more time, find each other, and go through this. They chose not to do the healing as you did. They, I'm hearing like mocked it, like just they weren't prepared to do the work. But now they're having remorse. This remorse, this regret that they're feeling, has actually catapulted them into their own dark night of the soul. I wouldn't be surprised if the Tower came out at this point. Why are we still talking about them, Spirit? Can we talk about my collective, though? Can we talk about my collective and all the beautiful recognition they have to come? What else can they expect as a result of getting through this? And wonderful for you, you helped to heal somebody. You helped them to want to heal themselves. They have no choice now, okay? They're going through their Tower moment. I can feel it with every fiber of my being right now. They learned some valuable lessons, but so did you. So there's no real loss here. Yeah, this was all fated, and the Wheel of Fortune is now spinning in your favor. Okay, that's the Wheel of Fortune. The 10, that's because you completed a cycle. Okay, good on you. Things are looking up now. Your just rewards are coming in. Karma's being shared as it needs to be. Whoever did, whatever was given out is coming back now. Okay. What else does my collective need to know at this time, Spirit, if anything? 21. I don't know. That might be significant. Or February 1st, or 2, or 1. New beginnings and learning how to cooperate and strike balance with others. Sharing your creative gifts. Having confidence with your inner gifts, I'm hearing. And expression, but authentic expression. Learning to express your true feelings. That's tricky for you. Yes. And your intuitive gifts, you're going to start gaining a lot of confidence in sharing your intuitive gifts. This is what this was meant to do. And hold those boundaries, okay? Use your discernment. That was another thing you learned from this individual. You had such a strong pull. This was like soulmates in another life. So, of course, you were drawn, and you're drawn to them. It was really hard for you to let this go, but finally you chose you, and that granted you a reconnection to your spiritual gifts and a more depth. More depth, I'm hearing. Wow, Spirit's talking now. Yeah, because you ended that cycle. You let it go. That's the Death card in reverse. That's the Death card in reverse. Good on you. You're doing everything right. I don't think there's anything else. Is there, Spirit? Anything else that... and they're saying this deck, which is my Osho Zen Tarot deck. Okay, we'll do it. One card for you to meditate on, they're saying. That's different. Because you have a lot of things to teach people. You are truly a mentor, and you were meant to go through all of this so that your wisdom and your experience and your knowledge and understanding could be shared with others. So you know what you need to do from here. Okay, if you get called to have a personal reading with more details to share, give me a shout. You can email me, paintingsbycatherine@gmail.com. And subscribers, which is free, to my YouTube channel, they can get a reading done for only $33 Canadian. Otherwise, it's $50. Give me a shout, guys. Shine on.